I'm at Atlanta Airport in Georgia, USA. It's 7 a.m. I have a long layover, 12 hours or more, even more than 12 hours. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm used to airports. I can enjoy a short layover. I can do some people watching. It can be interesting. A layover is not always a bad thing. Sometimes you can go out of the airport, but this time, 12 or more was too much. So I decided to write a message on the Facebook group Armenians of Atlanta. I said, hi, I'm French Armenian. I just landed in Atlanta and I have a long layover. Do you have any, it was Sunday, so I asked if they have a mess, an Armenian Badarak in Atlanta this day. Armin, a member of the local Armenian community, told me that yes, they are gonna have they're gonna do Khorovats actually this Sunday at the Armenian Cultural Center, and I'm invited. He's going to pick me up in the center. So on the way, I stopped in Atlanta. In the city center, you have a few museums. You have all the area, I think, that was renovated for the Olympic Games. It's worth it. You had museums like Coca-Cola Museum, an aquarium, a big one, I think. But I didn't have much time. So because, Khorovats and museums, I was... not hesitating. So I had a nerve and Armin picked me up from a station there and took me to the place. The Armenian Cultural Center is located in a quite isolated area, but very peaceful. We are in the middle of the forest. The building contains a small Armenian chapel where the masses are celebrated, where you can light a candle and pray. You also have Armenian language classrooms with actually it's very well organized. I was impressed. I even talked to the kids, and it's organized by age, and they have teachers teaching them Armenian in a very good way.
We have a guest today. Let's go.
Here we go.
Thank you, Jeff. Listen. All right, come on in, Ruben. We have a guest, everybody. Let's welcome him. Hey, hello. This is Ruben.
Hello.
Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Okay, we want to say hi in Armenian. What would we say?
Barev.
Everybody, 1, 2, 3.
Barev.
Barev. Okay, what did we learn in our class that we can show Mr. Ruben? We'll start with Salardi. Salardi, show Mr. Ruben what you learned, the words that you did today.
I did Aref, Barev, Gar, Dur, Das, Manuk,
Nur, Sar, Nakar. Excellent, Salardi. That was awesome. Now, Nazali, show Mr. Ruben your words. Show your words and tell him what you learned, Nazali.
I learned
What is this?
Aref, Barev, Das, Girk,
Sar. Can you tell us what Girk means?
Book,
Book. Can you tell us what Das means?
Homework,
Bravo, excellent. Now this is Susanna. Susanna, tell us what words you learned today. Tell Mr. Ruben, our guest, what words you learned. Here, start from here.
Arev,
What does it mean, Arev? What does Arev mean?
Arev,
What does it mean in English?
Sun,
Bravo. What does this word mean? Hey, Gabriel, can you tell me what's the word for blue in Armenian? Can you tell?
Kabuy,
Oh.
Can everybody pay attention?
Red?
Meal,
Carmel, yeah.
I'm gonna say it in English, you say it in Armenian, okay? Blue. Together. Kapuy.
Kabuy,
Red.
Naranjaguy,
No. Red. Garnier. Orange.
Naranjaguy,
Naranjaguin. Yes. Black. Sev. White.
Spitak,
Spitak. What else? Green.
Ganon,
Ganan. Japres. And welcome our guest here today. Hey, thank you.
truly impressed because of the size of the Armenian community in Atlanta. It's very cool to have Armenian language classes for the kids. The Armenians in Atlanta come from many places. It's very diverse. You have Armenians from Armenia, Armenians from Lebanon, Syria, from Russia, from Armenians from Iran, Turkey. It was quite interesting because it was a little bit like the Armenian diaspora, but in a small version of it. Even though it was a small scale little Armenia, their hospitality was really unbelievable.
Այո։ Ֆրանսիայում sense կանեն։
Չէ։
Բա, տեսար։
Բա։ Պետք է Ատլանտա գամ, որ
Անպայման։
նորմալ խորոված ուտեմ։
Բայց նայի, կամ պետքա գաս Ատլանտա, կամ մենք գանք Ֆրանսիայում էս ամենը անենք։ Խնդիր չկա։
Եկեք։
Գանք, չէ։
Ես սպասում եմ։
Ես չի ուզում եմ գնամ Փարիզ, բայց գնանք master class մի հատ համայնքը հավաքենք, անենք։ Այո։ Արջան, դու կգաս translator գոնե։ Միսը բան ես Գյորջի կանեմ։ Ռուբենը տեղում չլի ես Գյորջը։
Մեր համանքի լավագույն մասնագետն է այս գործը։
Ահա, ծանում եմ արդեն։
Ծանոթ մեջ ու իրան մոտանի։
Եվ ամեն կիրակի։
Ամեն կիրակի էսպես, ամեն կիրակի։
Wow. So we cooked the khorovats and other dishes. We drank a bit. We talked a lot. We shared stories, migration stories. How did you get here? How did you get there? Memories also from the different places we had in common. Lucine, a local Armenian, told me a few words about the community itself.
Hi Rubenjan, welcome to our community. We call this Haydun, the house of basically Armenians. It's a beautiful community, everybody knows each other. This is a big family here. The barbecues here are very normal for us. We almost do it, weekly. Men here, they take care of us, they get the barbecue and, we just sort of try to be at home. We Hayastans is called a place like this dacha. I don't know if you heard of those things. It's basically middle of nowhere. It's really fun. We come here.
I'm over.
Like we care.
It's good.
Yeah. So which one is?
Հայերեն խոսում եք? Շատ լավ։
I'm advertising.
It's in Sean.
Էդի բան YouTube եւ Instagram-ի համար. So instead of waiting at the airport for many hours, I was there in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Armenian Center, and I was spending time with my sisters and brothers. We were listening to Armenian music, eating Armenian food, telling Armenian jokes, and really that's when you realize how lucky we are. We're lucky to have this diaspora, and we're lucky to have this kind of, I'd say, complicity, this kind of even trust we have among each other, because I didn't know them before, and actually I didn't even say that I was coming as Little Armenians or my project or anything. It's just Armenian sisters and brothers welcoming someone that has a layover at the airport, and they're okay. We're having Khorovats. Let's have him with us, and that mentality is really a treasure.
Oh yeah. Like his finger, right?
He is the composer.
Don't worry about that. Okay, find it out,
And when you realize the size of this treasure, that's also when you realize the importance of defending it just as my new friends in Atlanta are doing. There are not that many in numbers, and this new Armenia is quite recent, but you can learn Armenian, you can eat Armenian food, you can dance on Armenian music, you can teach your kids Armenian, you can celebrate baptism at an Armenian chapel, you can pray, you can light a candle, you can share a good time with your old friends or new friends. And this, we have it in so many cities. So we have to work hard to keep it in that many cities. Thank you, Atlanta. Thank you, Armin.
You're welcome.
That's the best layover I did ever. If someone else has a layover in Atlanta, do you invite them or not?
Yes, absolutely, all the time.
Bye to the Armenian Church of Atlanta.